VCX explodes up. Plus, the fear and greed index is the easiest indicator to know when to buy stocks. What's going on, my savages? Hit that like button, subscribe, and share, and tell your friends about the brown time opulence, man. We talking about stocks and cryptos on this channel, and I'm your host, Money Man. You already know, and I'm telling you, if you didn't watch my last two videos about VCX, I think you missed out. You probably should have watched my video over a month ago in February when I told y'all about VCX was going public in March 19th, that is. And now we at this point to where VCX has just exploded onto the scene and continually going up. But first, I want to talk to y'all about the easiest indicator to know when to buy stocks, and that is the fear and greed index. Now, this is the CNN fear and greed index right here. As y'all can see, you got extreme fear, neutral, greed, and extreme greed. And as y'all can tell right now, at 15, we are in extreme fear. Now, what is the fear and greed index for the ones that don't know? The fear and greed index is a market sentiment tool that measures whether stocks are fairly priced based on two primary emotions, fear and greed. It operates on a 0 to 100 scale, where 0 represents extreme fear, potential buying opportunity, and 100 indicates extreme greed, potential overvaluation. So in layman terms, when you see extreme fear, that's the time to buy. When you see extreme greed, that's the time to sell. And I'm telling you, this is not financial advice. It's just for entertainment purposes only. Right now, with what's going on in the world and what's going on with the economy, you can see that we are in extreme fear at 15. And you see previous close was at 16. A week ago, it was at 21. A month ago, it was at 43. A year ago, we was back in extreme fear at 25. Now we below this right here. And you can see the S&P 500 and its 125-day moving average. It already done hit below that line, man. It already done hit below that 125-day moving average. And you can see we bounced up a little bit. Depends on when you're watching this video, of course. But we bounced up a little bit, but we still under this 125-day moving average and could potentially plummet it back down into a stock market crash. Maybe a crash, but more likely a correction. So you have these 7 fear and greed indicators. Market momentum, that's the one we were just talking about. Stock price strength right here, you still see it's in extreme fear. It's a net new 52-week highs and lows on the stock market. The stock market price, brethren, is still in extreme fear. Put and calls options, extreme fear. Market volatility, that's the VIX that I had told y'all about on my other video. It's in fear. And safe haven demand, extreme fear. Junk bond demand, extreme fear. So that should tell you what's going on in this world and why I'm bringing this to y'all, to let y'all know this is the easiest indicator to know when to buy stocks. If you just looking at the fear and greed index and you don't understand totally what the stock market is doing, then you can just look at it and see, well, it's in extreme fear. That means stock market down. Oh, it's neutral. Oh, stock market steady. Oh, it's in greed, stock market high. Extreme greed. Oh, the stock market way high. It's that simple. I'm trying to break it down for the beginners and folk that don't understand and don't know. That's why I created this channel. And so that's why you need to subscribe, because I'm telling you right now, man, when I hit, I'm trying to help as many people as possible that's want to learn about the stock market in the easiest, most simplest, layman terms way. That's what I'm trying to bring to this channel and to y'all right here, man, because I'm still learning myself, but I done learned over 5 years from 2020 all the way up until now, man. I've been learning about this stock market and some stuff that I don't know and still don't know, and some stuff that I done learned that you should know and learn yourself, because a lot of us are not financially literate. We are financially illiterate, man. Y'all know I'm country folk. That's hard for me to say. But let's go ahead and get into the big news right here, man. VCX. Now, if you don't know what VCX is and your first time on the channel, you need to go watch my last 2 videos when I talk about this innovation fund from Fundrise. I explain it all on those videos and even give y'all my portfolio before they did what they did and going public. Now, the VCX is public. This thing has exploded. As you can see right here, we still in the pre-market right now. Depends on you watching this video, but it's at 203.66. Now, this stock price had got all the way up to $270. As you can see, when it had closed yesterday, it was at 191 when it had closed, but now it's at 204. But like I said, it had got all the way up to 270 before it started coming down. You know, a lot of people buy in low, sell high, but I'm a long-term investor. That's the first question you need to ask yourself when you buying something. Are you a short-term investor or you a long-term investor? Then you move forward and purchasing this option or the stock that you looking at to get in, and then that will determine how you gonna moving forward so you can take your emotions out of it. Now with me, this VCX, I'm a long-term investor. If you watch my previous two videos, I told y'all I had this stock in the invested in this for 2 years. 2 years ago, I had invested in it. And now that they decided to go public, it's skyrocketing. It's skyrocketing. When they first came IPO last week, it ain't even been a full week yet. When they IPO'd last week, they IPO'd at $31.21. It had skyrocketed all the way up to 120. Then it closed. Then it came down to like 117. Then it skyrocketed all the way up, as you can see right here, to 191. Then it closed. Then it skyrocketed all the way up to 270. Now, before the opening bell, we gonna see what Fundrise VCX does right here. As y'all can see, it's still moving, man. The pre-market going crazy. This innovation fund, this Fundrise Growth Tech Fund, this VCX is something new that a lot of people didn't know about and want to get in because of what they can do and what they are invested in. Now, like I said, man, I tried to tell y'all and warn y'all that this VCX will create millionaires. It's a public stock giving regular investors access to elite private tech before the IPO. Now, a lot of these companies that's in VCX are not public at all. They are private companies that you can only invest in if you got them that big money, that big dollar. You're a millionaire, billionaire. That's the only way you can invest into those private companies individually. So VCX is changing the game by letting the retail investor, the regular everyday person, invest into those private companies because they are staying private longer. SpaceX, OpenAI, Anthropic, Databricks, all these technology companies that innovate in the world moving forward with this AI age. I just gave y'all a little hint right there what's coming next on my next videos, man. I got a whole bunch of other stuff that I got planned for y'all about moving in this AI age, what stocks to get, where to invest in, what to look for, and what's coming down the road in the future, man. Because I'm telling you, Money Man over here, an innovator, and I've been doing research. I just ain't been on this channel like that, but I've been had the research. So I'm just bringing it to y'all in these videos right here. That's why you need to like, subscribe, and share, and tell your friends about the brown time opulence, because you know what the word opulence means, wealth. So that's what we're trying to build over here is wealth. Now, back to what I was saying. I'm telling you, it's a lot of stuff going on in this world that people don't want to take or agree with this AI moving forward. But I'm here to tell you, AI is taking over. So why don't we get ahead of this game and start investing in these different technology companies that's pushing this AI? They're gonna move this world forward, just not the US, but the whole world. They're gonna move it forward to that AI age, like iRobot, I dare say, and some of these other futuristic movies that done came out predicting and projecting robots and AI and these computers and quantum computing. Then you got AGI. It's a whole lot of stuff that we got to talk about on this channel, man. So that's why I need y'all to like, subscribe, and share. But we're going to keep up with VCX, and I'm going to bring some more videos to y'all. And don't forget, we're going to talk about Bitcoin. If you didn't watch my last Bitcoin video, the numbers and the levels still hold true. And I told y'all what it was going to do. So if you ain't watched that video, you need to go watch that video. Matter of fact, go watch all the videos, man. Just hit that like button, subscribe, and share, and tell your friends about the brown town opulence, because this little bitty old country boy bringing y'all some knowledge that ain't nobody else giving on YouTube. So that's what it is. But I appreciate y'all for coming. Like I said, y'all already know what time it is.
My savages. Money man in the thing of a T and playing no games. Should I already know my name when I speak NCC flame. Got my YouTube poppin', man. Like, subscribe and everything in between. You already know. Money man. You all